All right, guys, ladies, and or Septimont flavored men, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zeno, and on a random Sunday, like during the midday Sunday for me, WuWa has released a trailer of the new place we're going to, the new like region or continent or whatever it is that's in Renacida, Septimont. We've had this like kind of teased a couple of times by now, and I just like, oh yeah, it's a new trailer, I'll watch it later. And then I start to see people talking about it online and on Twitter and in the Discord, and I see people uploading reactions to it. I'm like, oh, this is like a thing. And then I had a look on Twitter, and it's like they've also just like gone over a couple of things. Like there's some like pictures and like stuff of potentially new characters. Well, I mean, I know what 3 of them are already. It's like there's new character information potentially. So yeah, no, I want to check this out and we'll talk about this a little bit because I like to cover the news as best as I can when possible. And also, there is a live stream this Friday night. I will be, let's actually just pop over to the game so you can, we'll pop over to this. There is a live stream, an official WuWa live stream, the 2.4, sorry, preview. I'm still obsessed with 2.2. The 2.4 preview, which is in 5 days from now. I will be streaming this myself if you're curious, but I won't be able to do it on time because this is 9 PM for me. I don't get home for like several hours after this airs from work because I work late nights. So I will be streaming this, and I'll put up the times on my YouTube for scheduled things. So if you'd like to watch along with me, you can. I'm really excited because it's going to officially show off Heya, the rest of her gameplay, Lupa, the rest of her gameplay, hopefully the new map, the new region of Septimont, and all the stuff. I'm really fucking excited, actually, for 2.4. So let's take a look at this trailer. It's called Weathering Waves Special Record, City of Glory, which you can't see because my face cam's covering up, but that's fine. It's only 2 minutes long. It's only 2 minutes long, but like I'm generally excited. I am. If this is like Greek Roman style, I'm really excited because Greek and Roman is like some of my favorite style of stuff, but they haven't been introduced very well into Honkai Star Rail, the whole Greek goddesses and gods type of thing. Let's just say it's not my favorite, to put it lightly. I like some parts of it, but not a lot. So if WuWa can do a Greek or Rome styled thing, like a whole like land, like I'm really into this. So let's check it out. Let's have a look. Like I'm excited to see if they showcase. I don't know, this is like one of those like CG trailers where it doesn't actually show you anything, or is this gonna be one of those trailers where they actually tease like a couple of characters or the city itself or maybe some of the locations? I don't know. That already just looks really cool, like the whole gladiator thing in the background. Like, I'm really excited. That already just looks sick. I love this type of stuff so much. I expect Septimont to be like this gladiator style place. Maybe like Colosseums and like fighting and, well, speaking of fighting actually, wow, look at that. Look at that. There you go, gladiator, yes. I'm so into this. I want to see where the story goes and how this kind of meshes with Renacida and Raguna and all that stuff, and the new Sentinel, of course, as well. So there's like a little bit of a sneak peek of the city, but not really, and like some black tides or something. Okay. Moon symbol. Sun symbol. Yeah, we saw this on Twitter, which we'll get to. There's Frolova's flower thing, which I call Pavlova. I'm never not going to call it Pavlova. That's Lupa's signature thingy on her outfit. That's Heya's crown. I don't like the idea of that being shattered. If you hurt my baby girl, I will burn you to the ground. Okay, did not show off quite as much as I would have liked. They've really just got to also, I saw this in Gotcha Max video. Can they just learn how to end these videos better, please? Because like it just ends straight away like that. It's like, goddamn. Okay, that was cool though. I'm really interested in the whole gladiator aspect of Septimons. I love that stuff. My favorite series, like actual franchise series in general, is Danmachi. I have a massive shelf back there with every manga, every light novel, and a bunch of figures and art books for Danmachi. I love Greek gods and goddess stuff. I'm not particularly well versed in it, despite the fact that some of my favorite things, I'm not very smart, but I love this stuff. So I'm really curious. Because we know Katathea is going to be a playable character, and we know that Lupa is like kind of, we've seen Lupa's design. She's kind of just like, you know, some sort of woven, like gladiator style, battle hardened, whatever she is like, and she's got like the weapon, like the big flagpole spear thing that she'll probably hit people with. So I'm curious to see how Katathea gets involved in this. Did she go to Septimont for like a training arc or something? Is that why we get to have a playable Katathea in 2.4? Is like maybe she went to Lupa or she went to Septimont just to go train to, because I know at the end of the 2.2 story, there was that scene with Rover where she was just like, you know, if something ever happens to you, I want to be strong enough to protect you. Like if you ever turn to the bad side or something like that. So I'm curious to see how Katathea fits into this. Like, did Katathea go to Septimon? Like, yeah, have like a training arc or something cool? I don't know. But yeah, over on Twitter itself, Kuro's like, all right, there's a couple of pictures. So this one here, so let's open them up all separately. Just have a quick look. And then there's, yeah, there was only the 5 so far. So this is Katathea's crown. Katathea crying in the corner. It says, embark on the journey that marks the start of every hero's tale, Septimon. I love that. And then this one's glory. Embark on the journey that marks the start of every hero's tale. Yeah, this is Lupa. This is Lupa's little wolf thing that was on her design of her clothes. So I like how, once again, you can see everyone in the comment. Yeah, see, that's Lupa. Yeah, it's on Lupa's little, you can actually see it here. Yeah, someone in the comments pointed out. It's on Lupa's little thing. So that's really cool. This is Frolova, that, what, I don't even remember how to pronounce her name, because I've been pronouncing her name Pavlova for so long, just because it's stupid. So hopefully we can, I'm not going to lie, I seem to be one of the only few people who is not the biggest fan of Frolova. Like, her design in that and her voice acting's just never really clicked with me personally. I know a lot of people, and like my best friend's obsessed with her, but like it's never clicked with me. So I'm selfishly kind of hoping we can finally put Frolova's arc away, because like she was in the 1.0 region, she was behind a lot of the stuff for the 1.x maps and the story and stuff like that. She's obviously had a lot to do with the 2.0 story, and she was like and then we faced the Hokage boss, and like we faced her at the very end with the big cutscene. And so I kind of hope that if she's in this, we finally get to put an end to her, like her arc of the story, and we get to finally find out more information about Frolova, maybe what she's actually up to, where she comes from, like her actual past, or what her actual goals and desires are. And then we can maybe finally move on from her. Not because I'm like sick of her, but like she's been around for so long, and as someone with like a very limited memory capacity, I feel like we still don't know anything about this character. So I feel like it'd be nice to finally learn stuff about her. Obviously she's going to be playable at some point. And then we can kind of move on from that and maybe have a new villain, like a new quote unquote main villain. She's not like a main villain, but she's been so prominent in so much of the story, like in the background. And then this one, this is interesting. This is Sun. So this will be for another brand new character. And this looks like a giant greatsword, but I know that Lupa is a greatsword character, even though she wields like a spear thingy. So like, I'm curious, what is Sun going to represent? So, because I fucking love, like Cherry, I fucking love claymores. So it's just like, I am really curious. So there's Sun, and then there's also Moon. And then there's hello Brax, and then there's Brax as a WuWa over in the corner. But like, I'm so curious because like, I like the idea that maybe we're gonna have something playing off the sun and the moon aspect. So I don't know, that's really cool. Obviously we don't know what characters these are for yet, or at all actually. I'm assuming we might find out more in the upcoming 2.4 stream, but I'm excited. I love this type of stuff, the Greek stuff, the Roman stuff, some of my favorite stuff. And I'm just excited to see more. I'm excited to see where it all happens. I'm interested in the sun and the moon aspect. Is this going to be like, I don't know. This could lean towards many things. Is this just two different characters? Is this sun and moon are kind of opposed elements, right? Like a night and a day, a sun and a moon. So is this maybe there's going to be some sort of representation between like the dark and the light, or is it going to be a good character, bad character type of thing? Is it just going to be some sort of conflict, whether it's like, you know, how Rena Cedar has the kind of conflict with the religion in Rena Cedar. That's a big part of the aspect of the 2.0 story. I'm curious to know if there's going to be like, you know, some sun-style faction or moon. I don't know. I'm just spitballing random crap at this point. I'm going to go watch other people's reactions and videos after this. And they're probably going to be like, mention all these things. And I'm like, oh, of course. But I'm excited. Yeah, no. So that's 5 characters for the 2.4 and the Septimont region. Cardathea and Lupa, we already know. Pavlova, we pretty much, we knew she's going to be playable eventually, so I guess she's going to be definitely one of the characters, and then we're going to have a character that represents a sun and a moon sigil in some way, shape, or form. So that's 5 characters for Septimont so far. 3 of them we already know, or 2 of them we've been drip marketed that are officially coming out, and then obviously Prolova will probably be after that, and then the sun and moon, I don't know, but I'm excited. But yeah, cool little teaser trailer. Remember the stream? You can go to the actual YouTube page, and yeah, it'll tell you if you actually, you know, have a look at it exactly when it will be live in your time zone. So for me, it is Friday night at 9 p.m. I'm at work until 10:30, 11 o'clock Friday night. So I will stream it too. I will just be many hours late, many hours late. But I'm excited. I love this stuff. I really do. So. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you excited for a potential just new region? Well, not new region, but yeah, well, new region, new areas, new maps to explore, stuff like that. The idea of like the whole gladiator, Rome, Greek style thing. What do you think the sun and the moon mean? I don't know. Just fire off. Are you excited? I'm excited. I've been rambling for like 10, 12 minutes over like fucking nothing at this point. Anyway, I'll leave the video there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. Hope you guys have a fan-freaking-tastic rest of the day. And as always, my name is Zeno. And you guys take care now.